This is an actual picture of their meeting with the chief of the Bovalip tribe in Papua New Guinea. What does he look like? Look at his skin color. Let's get the Fijian army, which is a lot more recent, in case people think that that color wore off in Melanesia. What is that on all of these brothers' heads? Say that again. Say that again, brother. What are those on the top of their heads?
Big afros.
There's some big afros. Look at their skin color. No doubt, there's a reason why these lands are called the Black Countries. These are who the Polynesians and Micronesians come from. Isn't it outstanding how much you can find by doing the proper research? And this is not hidden, it's out there. There are genetic studies that show this. So as we go forward in the lesson, if you hear us generalize the entire Pacific population, that's because the entire native Pacific population come from the same people. They're all one tribe, one family. So it's because of this hole in Samoan history, coming from the Tala'afoso Pilasoto, right? Or Samoa, the history of Samoa. The hole here in this particular narrative of how they got there is what causes the confusion as to the Pacific Islanders' identity. People will be more quick to accept the Fijian Islands, the Papua New Guinea, right? Because or Vanuatu, because of their skin color, right? Because they're black, not realizing that the paternal lineages of the lighter skinned Pacific Islanders come directly from those Melanesians. It's this hole in the Samoan history that causes that confusion. So now we have the history of their migration from East India to the Southeast Asian islands, like Malaysia, like Indonesia, out to the Philippines, all the way out to Melanesia, and out to the Pacific Islands is not recorded. That particular part where they went to Melanesia, went further south to Melanesia and out to the Pacific Islands is not recorded. However, since we now know that the Melanesians and the Polynesians are of the same ethnicity, we can now examine whether or not their history reaches back to ancient Israel. That's step one. We had to determine who everyone on these islands were. And now we know that they're all Melanesian. They're all of one race. Let's get Hawaiian Antiquities, Mulelo, Hawaii, by David Mallow.
Hawaiian Antiquities by David Mallow. It has been said, however, that this race of people came from Lewa, determined the atmosphere from the inward or back of the island. The meaning of these expressions is that they came from a foreign land, that is the region of air, and the front of the land is at the back of these islands. Perhaps this was a people forced to flee hither by war, or driven in the direct direction by bad winds and storms. Perhaps high, the expression Lewa, or regions of air, Asian, is referred to. Perhaps this expression refers to islands they visited on their way hither.
So it's detailing their journey.